So, Lem, are you introducing me, or am I just introducing myself? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to introduce everybody. This is Adam Griff Sanford,
Hi.
or Griff Sanford as he is billing himself at the
Mm-hmm.
moment.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam is one of my one music students currently. I've had others, but right now I have one, and it's Adam. And my gosh, he's been making some progress, I tell you.
Stop. Okay, so I have a set list that I hope will work. I've only been able to play through it once, so if you get something that has the same chord progression twice, I am sorry. I did the best I could. Um, and of the songs on my list, 7 of them are funny, and this is the first one. Now, if you have not seen the first full season of The Good Place, this might be a good time for you to take a bathroom break, because this is going to have spoilers in it. And this is called Welcome to the Good Place. Eleanor, come on in. I must inform you that you are dead. But now you're in the good place. Don't let it go to your head. You'll have a soulmate who will drive you mad with attention, affection, and love. A house and a perfect afterlife. This'll fit you like a glove. It's just that everyone here is better than you, and you're selfish. That's how you'll know that you don't really belong here. That's the torture you'll undergo. Come on in, I must tell you of your demise. But now you're in the good place with a bunch of other really good guys. You'll make decisions every day, little ones and big ones too. And of course, you'll get to worry about which decisions will work for you. We won't mention your indecisiveness or how everybody hates your guts. You'll be saddled with people's secrets, and that torture will drive you nuts. Come on in, you've arrived here, DOA. But now you're in the good place, and you'll be here every day. You'll throw all the best parties, and you'll be the most in of the in. And your sister won't be around to be that person you've never been. We won't mention your insecurity or your self-centered striving for praise. You're surrounded by obvious losers, and that torture will last for days and weeks and months and years. You're surrounded by obvious losers, and that torture will last for days. Gee on you, come on in, you're no longer among the alive. But now you're in the good place, we're so glad to see you arrive. Your soulmate will long for a loving word or to see a loving look. But your vow of silence still holds here, and besides, you're really a crook. We won't mention your Molotov cocktails or the stupid way you died. But you know that you don't belong here, and that torture runs far and wide. So welcome to the friendliest neighborhood the good place has ever seen. This time around, we're serving shrimp at every food canteen. So welcome to neighborhood 12358W. We're on the 563rd reboot, and we're here to torture you. So have a great time here in the good place. Don't bother thinking at all, because if we have to reboot this even one more time, Sean will kill us all. And we have to reboot this even one more time, Sean will kill us all. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to have to search for each of my songs in PDF form, so you will get like a 15-second break while I find them. Okay, no, you need preview, Adam. Go back to preview. Okay, we're looking for not that one yet. And I hope I have them all open, but there may be one that I have to go searching through my hard drive for, so just letting you know. All right, so Dune, and this song is called Leto's Oath. Might help to put the capital in the right place. Okay, 1, 2, 3, okay. Oh, Jessica, my Jessica, what would you have me do? Oh, Jessica, my Jessica, I hate to hide from you. You'll never know the pains I take to keep you by my side. We not wed, but share my bed, if I must take a bride. If only I could find a way to keep you safe and well. If only I could find a way to keep you both from hell. If only I could keep you safe, traditions all be damned. If only I could hold you in my hand. Oh, Jessica, my Jessica, the men must think you spy. Oh, Jessica, my Jessica, I hate I have to lie to them and you and everyone, and even to our boy. I will confess, don't think me less, it's just a damned ploy. If only I could find a way to keep you safe and well. If only I could find a way to keep you both from hell. If only I could keep you safe, traditions all be damned. If only I could hold you in my hand. The storms are coming sooner than we realized. The storms are coming sooner than we know. Stay with me and brave tradition's yearnings. Stay with me so you will never go. Oh, Jessica, my Jessica, it will be over soon. Oh, Jessica, my Jessica, the Empire's sorry boom has caused this war, and nevermore will I obey again. We'll make it through, I'll marry you, and cursed be his reign. If only I could find a way to keep you safe and well. If only I could find a way to keep you both from hell. If only I could keep you safe, traditions all be damned. If only I could hold you in my hand, in my hand. Thank you. Okay, so the next song is my only other Dune song, and a little story about this. My husband got really annoyed with Frank Herbert and the way he writes, and so I read him the book out loud, the entire Dune book. And this song came to me about halfway through reading the book, but well before this scene. I didn't get to play this for him for 2 weeks, because I had to get to the point in the book where this scene happened before I could play him this song. So that was a little annoying, but not as annoying as it could have been. So this is called Maker, Maker. Stilgar has tested me time after time, but today is the day I meet my Maker. Either upon the worm I will climb, or the desert becomes my breaker, or the desert becomes my breaker. Part of the desert do I now become. I hear the sand giving fractious way. The thumper gives out its rhythmic drum, and I see the Maker I'll ride today. I see the Maker I'll ride today. Maker, Maker, willow the sand, ruler of this ancient land. Maker, Maker, come to me now. Together we'll show them how. Together we'll show them how. Ready, my hook's in hand. I see it pass and run to meet it. The worm glides swiftly through distant sand. That wild old maker, I must greet it. That wild old maker, I must greet it. I set my hooks in its ancient hide, and as it rolls I stand and stay. Oh lovely maker, now all will know, Muad'Dib has passed his test today. Muad'Dib has passed his test today. Maker, maker, will o' the sand, ruler of this ancient land. Maker, maker, come to me now. Together we'll show them how. Together we'll show them how. They ride behind in a triple line, hooks set to do my bidding. Stilgar stands beside me now, his face so grim and forbidding. His face so grim and forbidding. Sloppiest work that I've ever seen, he says in a voice so grim and gray. And then he laughs and shouts to the sky, you are a sand rider this day. You are a sand rider this day. Maker, maker, will o' the sand, ruler of this ancient land. Maker, maker, come to me now. Together we'll show them how. Oh maker, maker, will o' the sand, ruler of this ancient land. Maker, maker, come to me now. Together we'll show them how. Together we'll show them how. Together we'll show them how. So we have all fought with autocorrect, yes? So here's a funny, well, annoyed song for you about that, and you can, I'm sure that you will all be singing along, at least, you know, behind your mutes at the end. That's fine with me. I want this to be a sing-along, so. Damn you, autocorrect. You took what I texted and now it's wrecked. Damn you, autocorrect. I know that I didn't say duck. Damn you, autocorrect. You took what I texted and now it's wrecked. Damn you, autocorrect. I know that I didn't say duck. You change what I say on the daily. My parents were shocked when I said I was taking my genital classes. What I wrote was general ed. You edit my text and I'm never sure how you'll misrepresent me today. I check and recheck and then I hit send, but you still always find a way. Damn you, autocorrect. You took what I texted and now it's wrecked. Damn you, autocorrect. I know that I didn't say duck. My pastor and I are not speaking because of an edit you made. I meant to say soups, you changed it to souls, and now he thinks my soul has strayed. My brother is really offended. I said Marley Matlin was dead. She's deaf and I know it, but he got upset, and this is all on your head. Damn you, autocorrect. You took what I texted and now it's wrecked. Damn you, autocorrect. I know that I didn't say duck. And texting's becoming a problem, cause you keep on changing my terms. Not the terms I agree to, the ones I type and then sending them off while I squirm. I need you to lay off the spell check and the autocomplete on my phone. Just let me write what I meant to say and leave me the heel alone. Damn you, autocorrect. You took what I texted and now it's wrecked. Damn you, autocorrect. I know that I didn't say duck. Damn you, autocorrect. You took what I texted and now it's wrecked. Damn you, autocorrect. I know that I didn't say duck. I know that I didn't say duck. Because nobody ever says duck. Thank you. And I got every single incident in that song from damnyouautocorrect.com, I think it was, or .org, one of the two. Okay, let's see, my next one. Okay, so this one is a 5090. A lot of these are from the current 5090. Let's find preview, and let's go to, where are you? You're hiding from me because you want me to not have this. Okay, so this one I just got sense in my head one afternoon here in Long Beach. We had some gorgeous weather, and I was able to smell the sea from where we are. And we're about, what, 4 miles inland or something? So being able to smell the coast from here is pretty cool. And so this song came to me one evening, and it's called Enchantment. Let's see. Candlelight, fairy rings, scent of sage, what it brings, goes away, safe alone, drift along, coming home, enchanted by the rain falling down on me, enchanted by the blue and summer sky, enchanted by the winds off the azure sea, enchanted by you by and by. Cast a spell, light your fire, burn in me such desire, wish upon a falling star, let it all be as we are, enchanted by the rain falling down on me, enchanted by the blue and summer sky, enchanted by the winds off the azure sea, enchanted by you by and by. Go, let it wash away the pain. Go, let it go before we go insane. Go, let it go, let it burn up in the air. Let it make us into those who dare. Take a light, say goodbye. Let it be our final cry. From the wind to the sea, out from you and back to me, enchanted by the rain falling down on me, enchanted by the blue and summer sky, enchanted by the winds off the azure sea, enchanted by you by and by, enchanted by the rain falling down on me, enchanted by the blue and summer sky, enchanted by the winds off the azure sea, enchanted by you by and by, enchanted by you by and by, enchanted by you by and by. Thank you. And I admit, when I did that one for 5090, my thought was, this has to fade, but I don't know how to do that in a DAW, so I just kept singing softer and softer and softer until I basically did my own fade. Okay, what's the next one? Okay, so this one, I sang this at Circle yesterday. Yes, I actually sang some of the songs from my set list at Circle yesterday. So this is a Stephen King song, and this is in reference to an incident late in the Dark Tower series, where Roland the Gunslinger and his quartet, meaning that his group basically, have discovered this town that is hidden because the Harriers will come in and burn out any town that they find. So they are basically, they look like a ghost town. And this one always makes me tear up a little bit. So I'll let the ice maker finish making noise on the other end of the room. Okay, so... This is River Crossing. I want to tell a quiet little story of a place few travelers ever even saw. A place you would not see if you were looking. A place where every curtain was a draw. People of this place called River Crossing were hidden there in plain and open sight. greeted us with caution, but they knew us as those who walked the pathway of the wise. In the silence of the town called River Crossing, in a garden that is hidden from the scene, we were feasted and we held with them palaver, and they heard what little news we had to bring. They gave to us what they had there to offer. They gave us food and drink and safe abode, though we knew we could not stay there in their shelter. We did what we could to give them what was owed. The town of River Crossing was a wonder, as the world has moved along and they were old, but they gave to us what they had there to offer, and I hope we gave them something new to hold. The eldest of them all was Aunt Talitha, their leader, she, and knowing all she knew, she gave her cross to Roland for the tower, and asked that he would place it there and true. To say we left reluctantly is faulty. We all felt the pull to stay right where we were, but we realized we could not help them further, and the tower called us onward as a spur. The town of River Crossing was a wonder. In the world has moved along and they were old, but they gave to us what they had there to offer, and I hope we gave them something to behold. So we bade farewell to quiet River Crossing, that hidden town of elders and of lore, and we set our sights again upon the tower, bidding them farewell whom we would see no more. Our trek that night was harder than the usual. Even Oi was somber, knowing as we knew that the quiet little town of River Crossing may disappear as small towns often do. But the town of River Crossing was a wonder, as the world has moved along and they were few. May their days be long, may they have twice the number. May they be remembered long, remembered true. May they be remembered long, remembered true. Thank you. Okay, so we are going from what I think of as a sincere song to an os song. Don't worry, there will be something funny after this one. But I saw a meme, and this is another 5090 song, but I saw a meme that someone said, "Cry me a river and I'll build you a raft." And I thought that's a wonderful way to take that mean statement of "cry me a river" and turn it into something meaningful and worthwhile. And so this song is called "Cry Me a River." You came to me this morning, fighting back your tears. I've never seen you like this, and we've been here for years. You said you couldn't hold it back, you were trying not to cry. But if you didn't do it soon, you felt like you would die. So cry me a river, I will build a boat to row. Pack up your sorrows, I will show them where to go. Cry out your flood of pain, and I will build a dam. Bring them to me, bring them here, let me show you who I am. I'll hold you close and let you cry, your tears won't hurt a thing. You need to let them go now, even if they sting. You have the right to feelings, and you have a claim on me. So let me hold you closer and let them set you free. Just cry me a river, I will build a boat to row. Pack up your sorrows, I will show them where to go. Cry out your flood of pain, and I will build a dam. Bring them to me, bring them here, let me show you who I am. Not crying brings you madness and worsens all your fears. There's nothing wrong with sadness, there's nothing wrong with tears. Don't let your shame control you, just give it all to me. You're safe now, I am with you, let it go and let it be. You don't need to be sorry, I'm here to feel your pain. I'm here to be your right arm and help you through again. Don't say you're sorry for this, it's just what you're going through. You've always been there for me, now let me be here for you. And just cry me a river, I will build a boat to row. Pack up your sorrows, I will show them where to go. Cry out your flood of pain, and I will build a dam. Bring them to me, bring them here, let me show you who I am. Thank you. Okay, looking at these comments. No, I will not look at the comments right now because there's too many comments. Okay, so we're about halfway through, so I'm going to give you the funny song that I promised, and then I will probably skip over a couple songs because we don't have as much time as I was hoping. So, all right. So you've all of us who are old guard internet people, you know, we've heard the statement, on the internet nobody knows you're a dog, right? So I thought I would run with that. So might help to put the capo where it needs to go. All right, so. On the internet, nobody knows you're a dog. You're a keyboard warrior, a learned man, or perhaps a plushy frog. But on the internet, nobody knows you're a dog, they don't have a clue. You can post anything you want and pretend it came from you. On the internet, nobody knows you're a troll, at least not at first. No, you're a journalist or a hired mom or perhaps a lump of coal. But on the internet, nobody knows you're a troll, they don't have a clue. You can post anything you want and say it came from you. Be anything you want, be all that you can be. Post your memes and post your links for everyone to see. most of it is nonsense, and some of it is smog. But on the internet, nobody knows you're a dog. Nobody really knows who's there. Nobody really seems to care. They read it, and it's real to them, it seems. Anyone who wants to know has to go through quite a show. They'll expose you, but only in their dreams. 'Cause on the internet, nobody knows you're a bot. No, you're an influencer or a motivator, or perhaps you're just a sot. But on the internet, nobody knows you're a bot. They don't have a clue. You can post anything you want and say it came from you. You can post anything you want and say it came from you. You can post anything you want and say it came from you. That's sort of a Griffism, that ending. Okay, let's see. Let's skip that one. Okay. So I have been doing a lot of, using tropes as a way of inspiring songs. And this one got good reception at a songwriters group that I'm part of, so I thought I would share it all with you. It's called 4 Chords and a Lie. You've all heard of 3 Chords and the Truth. Well, this is 4 Chords and a Lie. Such a blue and sunny day, we took the car and got away down to the beach where nothing seems to change. Such a dark and starry night, we set the piled up logs alight and warmed ourselves by all the dancing flames. Honesty is not our game, little white lies all the same, making us forget that love is real. Holding hands and loving looks, hiding truth behind the books of lies and liars, bringing love to heal. Just 4 chords and a little lie, 'cause 3 chords and the truth just didn't fly. Just 4 chords and a little bitty lie. We're finding out the truth by and by. Such a brilliant memory, it was down to you and me. I do before an altar quickly raised. Such a bitter treachery, it was either you or me. Betrayal and the end of all our days. Just 4 chords and a little lie, 'cause 3 chords and the truth just didn't fly. Just 4 chords and a little bitty lie, and we're finding out the truth by and by. Remember when you asked me about my old guitar? 3 chords and the truth, I said to you. You said that truth was not so much, and when I pressed you shunned my touch. I should have known that it was never true. There's nothing left to say to you after everything that we went through. We still are working on a place to start. Just 4 chords and a little lie, we'll both confess here by and by. Will we ever heal our broken heart? Just 4 chords and a little lie, 'cause 3 chords and the truth just didn't fly. Just 4 chords and a little bitty lie. We're finding out the truth by and by, 'cause it was just 4 chords and a little lie. 'Cause 3 chords and the truth would never fly. Just 4 chords and one little bitty lie. And we're finding out the truth by and by, by and by. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure that I don't leave out anything important. Okay, let's have another funny one. So, my first ever Filk conference that I've ever gone to was Consonance this past March. And we felt so welcomed and so included. And my husband and I am going to name drop somebody. We were noticing as we went through the conference that everyone seemed to fall into four circles of a Venn diagram that looks like a bunch of circles piled on each other with little bit edges on the outside, and those were kinky, geeky, poly, and queer. And at breakfast the morning we left, we ended up sitting next to Judy Bemis and her husband, and during our conversation, Judy just casually mentioned that, their third wasn't with them that weekend, and I blinked. And Joe blinked, and as we were driving home, because we drove home from Consonance, it's about a 6-hour drive from Santa Clara to LA, I said, I think there's a song there, and he said, yeah, I think there's a song there too. And so this song we wrote most of it on the way home. So this is by me and my husband Joe. I want to make sure everybody gets that he's one of the lyricists. It's called, well, you'll see. When you hear the lyric, or when you hear the chorus, you'll know what the name of the song is. I saw her and I was smitten. Her smile was clear and bright. On one hand she wore a mitten, and in her hair there was a light. She said, it's very nice to meet you, as I paid my fee for the con. And I couldn't help but notice she had a Star Wars t-shirt on. You might want to cover your kids' ears. I saw her in the dealer's room, picking out a flogger. The tall dude browsing with her said, oh, I didn't mean to hog her. Please take your time and have a chat, and I'll just go and take a walk. And then he disappeared, and I realized we were finally gonna talk. She was the girl I'd always dreamed of. She was the one I'd been waiting for. She showed up on my lucky day, just a plain Jane everyday kinky poly girl next door. I complimented her t-shirt. I said, I really love that show. She smiled at me and my knees went weak, and then she said, I know. We sat down at a table in the hotel dining room. Now I don't know how long we talked, but she took me to the moon. Because the girl I've always dreamed of, she was the one I'd been waiting for. She showed up on my lucky day, just a plain Jane everyday kinky poly girl next door. Our connection was electric. I literally felt a spark. She said that static electricity won't even leave a mark. And then she held up her new toy and said, but do you think that this one will? All I could do was stammer out a yes ma'am through a chill. She was the girl I'd always dreamed of. She was the one I'd been waiting for. She showed up on my lucky day, just a plain Jane everyday kinky poly girl next door. What happened next is a secret, and I can't repeat it here, but I'm sure you've all heard this before. I see her every year, and we have a date each Sunday at the yearly Star Wars con. And when the date is over, she's just checking out and gone. But she's the girl I've always dreamed of. She is the one I've been waiting for. She shows up and it's my lucky day, just a plain Jane everyday kinky poly girl next door. You can sing if you want to. She was the girl I'd always dreamed of. She was the one I'd been waiting for. And she showed up on my lucky day, just a plain Jane everyday kinky poly girl next door. Yes, ma'am. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody felt seen. All right. Let's see. Played that one last night. So I think I'm going to switch. Yeah. Okay. So this one is a rumination, I guess is the right word, on, what happens when we die. And there was a show that really dug into that. I'm not going to mention the name, because I was told that singing this, if I didn't say what show it was, nobody would know it, so I'm not going to say. But if you want to DM me with your guess, I'm fine with that. No prizes other than, I guessed what this song that by Griff was about. But it's called Whenever You're Ready. Actually, I want to make it so I can actually see the chord. Oh, look at that. I can actually see them. Okay. what comes after? Is heaven a haven as well? Or will we pay for how we lived in the place most people call hell? Will we all be eternally happy? Will we all be forever sad? Is there any way to know before whether after is good or bad? Life only makes sense if it has an end. Meaning shows up when we're through. It's okay not to know what's waiting. It's okay that we don't have a clue. The joy exists in the mystery. Not knowing we still kind of know. When we finally complete our journey, we will know when it's time to go. Eternity is eternal, but there's only so much you can see and do and think and try and play until you're consumed with ennui. Put a frame on it, add a border, add a start and a finish line. When you're ready, you will know it. You'll go through the door and be fine. Life only makes sense if it has an end. Meaning shows up when we're through. It's okay not to know what's waiting. It's okay that we don't have a clue. The joy exists in the mystery. Not knowing we still kind of know. Not knowing we still kind of know. Sorry. It's okay not. When we finally complete our journey, we will know when it's time to go. We wonder and ponder, but we'll never know what the real ending is for this mystery show. We don't have a clue what is waiting out there. We don't even know if it's something we share. So journey, not destination. And when you're finally done, you may become that still small voice that lives in everyone. You'll know when you are ready to just no longer be. The water changes its form again. The wave returns to the sea. 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 Thank you. Okay, let's see, I've got what, about 13 minutes? So that's about 4 more songs, which is exactly right. Okay, so I did this for the contest. I'm going to do it again because I figure that it's something people need to hear. Because we've all been told, this is how a functional adult behaves. And I think someone said in the comments earlier in the chat, oh, look, obviously this is filk because it's about a mythical creature. Yes. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we'll just do functional adult again, because it's one of my few remaining humorous songs, and that way you can all hear it again. So. I'm pretty sure you've heard of me, the one who does it all for free with no stress or strain or misery. I'm a functional adult. I have a checklist every day, and I always know how much to pay and how many minutes I can play. I'm a functional adult. I've got life skills out the wazoo, and I manage all my tasks with ease. And if you ask me how I do it, I'll shrug and say it's a breeze. I know how to apologize. My time management is really wise, and I really like to empathize. I'm a functional adult. I wake up before the alarm goes brrr. My day is set before I stir. There's just nobody adultier. I'm a functional adult, and I practice self-compassion, and my boundaries are fine, and I take my care to ration every bit of my free time. I've got this adulting thing down pat, take care of my house and my car and my cat, and my bills are paid, and after all of that, I'm a fictional adult. I mean a functional adult. No, I mean a fictional adult. Thank you. Okay. That one was a short one. Okay, so this one I owe entirely. It is not my song. I did not write it. I am singing a song that Lem wrote. And Lem used The Girl That's Never Been by Vixie and Tony as the basis for this song. And he's written a number of parody filks of that particular song. And no, Adam, it doesn't help if you open the same one you just had open. You need to get the right one open. And there is a bit of backstory to the creation of the song that I need to tell. So Lem, is very, very knowledgeable about pop culture, TV culture, and so forth, especially in the era of the 50s and 60s and the early 70s, and the Honeymooners. Most of us who are 50 and above probably know a little bit about that show. He saw a Nick Downs cartoon, I believe, in a magazine, and it showed a skeleton of a woman and two astronauts in astronaut clothing staring down at her, and it was obviously they were on the moon. And one astronaut is saying to the other, "Oh yeah, that's Alice Cramden." That's not funny. It's sexist, and it's basically my word for it is jerk-headed. And that inspired him to write this song called First Woman on the Moon. And I warn you all, I am probably going to cry. Lem usually cries when he plays this. And if you don't cry, well, you should cry. I'm just saying. This is First Woman on the Moon. About 60 years ago, on a classic TV show that started on a cold October night, there was me and Ralph, I guess, and Trixie and the rest, the Bickersons, all boxed in black and white. Now I'm up here on the moon, like some strange Nick Downs cartoon, and some say domestic violence is to blame. But I just ignore the threats, breathe in deep, try to forget. It was only television, and Alice is my name. Save me, I've lost my identity. I'm more than some silly cartoon. Help me get back on the path that was meant for me. I am Alice, the first woman on the moon. How I got here, I don't know. How could such a thing be so? But do you ask, how could Bart Simpson still be 10? I hang on to what I see, try to build this colony, turning negatives to positives again. Sometimes I feel alone, so I call Ralph on the phone, and the prison says he's now out on parole. He is on the no-fly list. I tell him that he won't be missed, because I no longer need him or anyone to make me whole. Save me, I've lost my identity. I'm more than some silly cartoon. Help me get back on the path that was meant for me. I am Alice, the first woman on the moon. So I go out to the space bar in my jumpsuit late at night, sip a nice pina colada, trying hard not to get tight, when a face that seems familiar smiles across the room at me. Could that be the person I've seen on TV? Then she sits down with a grin. I say, Alice, how've you been? How is Tommy? How are Vera, Mel, and Flo? We both sip on our drinks. I really don't know what to think. She says, you're not the only Alice here, you know. You've got to understand, there's the one from Wonderland and the one from Arlo Guthrie's restaurant. No one's really who they seem. We're all characters in dreams. And I close my eyes and beg her, can I be an astronaut? Save me, I've lost my identity. I'm more than some stupid cartoon. Help me get back on the path that was meant for me. I am Alice, the first woman on the moon. Silly Alice, you're a star, so that's exactly what you are. And that's how you got to be up here with me. She hums a Gershwin tune and says, up here on the moon, there really isn't anything that you can't be. But shall I tell you, Mrs. Meadows, something everybody here knows? That black eye you have was not caused by a fall. I almost want to tell her that I know I'm in a shelter and painfully aware that I'm not on the moon at all. Save me, I've lost my identity. I feel like I've been here before. Help me get back on the path that was meant for me. Prepare me to walk out of that door. 'Cause Alice doesn't live here anymore. I think we're all having allergy attacks, Robert. That's not surprising. Okay, what have I got? 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to give you a song that I have been saving, and I'm very proud of this song. And this song came to me out of nowhere, as the good songs sometimes do. And it's called The Road to Neverwhere. 2, 3, yes, I am at 4. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. I've got my rhythm out of sync. Okay. Alice told me tales of how she used to be a little girl escaping to where none can see. She said that she found Wonderland and told me true. She told me just exactly what I'd have to do. Dorothy said how the road leads ever on, holding to your friends as you are ever drawn toward the Emerald City and the witch's lair. Maybe you are walking into Neverwhere. Time to go to sleep, it's time for bed. Time to go and rest your weary head. Time for slumber now, it's time to dream. Time to let it go. Time for you to find the road to Neverwhere. They'll tell you all about it, but it's never there. Time to find the wind, the door, the mirror bright. Time for you to go. Lucy told me of the lamppost in the wood, where once a tree of purity had grown and stood. She couldn't tell me more than that. She said to me, we all must find our own way to the shining sea. Meg and Calvin told me of the Tesseract, such a scary name for such a simple act. It took them to the deepest, darkest ways of space, but both of them were yearning for a better place. Time to go to sleep, it's time for bed. Time to go and rest your weary head. Time for slumber now, it's time to dream. Time to let it go. Time for you to find the road to Neverwhere. They'll tell you all about it, but it's never there. Time to find the wind, the door, the mirror bright. Time for you to go. Time runs faster as I grow and change. Childhood runs behind me, oh, it's very strange. Sometimes I see the Cheshire smiling from a tree. Sometimes I just don't know what to make of me. I'm never sure if it is real or just a game. They chase the white stag down, so I will do the same. A rabbit hurries past me in a rushed affair. Will I ever figure out the road to Neverwhere? Time to go to sleep, it's time for bed. Time for me to rest my weary head. Time for slumber now, it's time to dream. Time to let it go. Time for me to find the road to Neverwhere. They tell me all about it, but it's never there. Time to find the wind, the door, the mirror bright. Time for me to go. Time for me to go. Don't look for me. It's time for me to go. Thank you. And that's it, folks.